talking. All right, what we're going to take a look at today is Guitar Pro 8. And the question of the day is it worth it? I downloaded the latest version of Guitar Pro, and I got the trial right now running. And I'm thinking to buy this, but I just want to know if it's going to be worth my while, or perhaps I'm going to wait. Now, I took a look at the features that are listed on the website, and let me show you them right now. The first one is the color contrast. This is Guitar Pro 7 that I have on the screen right now. If I pull up Guitar Pro 8, you'll see a difference, right? It's darker, and it makes, has a better contrast. The second thing is something called design mode. When you click on this icon over here, what happens is you now get an additional set of, you get like a ruler across the top of each measure. You still have the other controls. Now let me just show you the same thing in Guitar Pro 7. Guitar Pro 7, I click on that one. You don't get the ruler, but what you do get is you get this ability to stretch the measures. Now, what's different in Guitar Pro 8 is that we have an ability to fine-tune every one of the notes and the rests inside the measure. So that's really cool. Now, let me just do something really extreme here. What I'm going to do is, by the way, here's something that comes up on the screen. When I look at force break, when I look at this plus and minus, what I think of this as adding a measure to a line, but it says force break line, so I don't really get what that means. But anyway, I'm going to click on the plus, and I'm going to pack up this first line with measures just to show, just to be a little bit extreme. So we've got 4 measures in there. Now what's happened over here on the left is all of the chords have merged. So let's just try and spread that out so that we can see the chords a little bit. And I'll move those up there like that, and see if we can just, let me just let go of that one. And so we've got something like this, right? So if I want to bring this over a little bit more, so it's a little bit clearer, you can see a little bit clearer the chord names over here. Now, what's happened in this other area is you've got a mess over here. So let's see if I can go over here now and just clean this up a little bit. I mean, this is extreme, but I just wanted to show what the advantage might be if you're trying to fit things into a small space. So you have that ability. You can make the best organization of your music score. Now, if you try and do this in other softwares, I have tried doing this in other softwares. I can't remember how I did it in Finale, and I wouldn't know where to start in Dorico. I've got both the full versions of those softwares. I just find Guitar Pro is much easier and intuitive. The problem I have is that I don't use these softwares frequently enough to really know the ins and outs of them. Now, the next feature we can take a look at is track mode. Track mode lets you do something new on this. You've got all the instruments down the bottom. It's a knob here you can adjust. So right now I've got this set pretty high. And when you've got that set, what you can do is you can focus on any one of the instruments. So let me just play this track and see what the effect is. I'm going to pick the instruments as I play them. All right, so here we go. Let's see if I can pick up that. So I'm picking up that guitar right now. Now I'm picking up the drums, and you see it displays the drums on the screen too. And you got the Hammond organ there, the bass. I think this is really cool. Oh, let's get that guitar. Okay, so that is a cool feature. Honestly, I don't know if I'm going to use that much, but it is cool. And you know, if I was playing, trying to play one of the parts from a band piece like that, certainly that would be nice to be able to go in and click on those. Okay, now the next feature is a flashing light. What you get in the metronome, if you click on the metronome over here, you have to go to this three dots over here, and then it says visual metronome, and turn that one on. All right. And then what happens is when you click this, let's just go back to the beginning, and I'm going to click on this. See, you get the flashing light there. Now that may be something that you like. Personally, I'm not really I'm not really the kind of person that likes flashing lights on metronomes. I've never really used them that way. I prefer to just listen and feel. But anyway, that's a nice new feature if you like flashing lights. Now, another new feature that's in here is the drum mixer, and they make a nice video on the website, but they don't really tell you how to do it. And it took me a little bit of investigating. I had to pull up the document that lists the new features. Where you find this, let me see if I can find it now. You have to be in track and the sounds. Then we got this set up over here. Let me see. I think it's this one right here. Click on that one. You click on the drum thing, and then where it says sound bank. Here we go. Yes, got it. Okay, so I haven't tried this with this track. Let's see what happens if I play this, and I'm going to try and move these sliders around, see what happens. I'm going to take the kick. Now we got that. I took out the ride. Where's the snare? Okay, the snare is over there. Looks like I have a pan tool also. So that's kind of a cool thing if you like to make the, arrange the drums. Okay. Now another thing is the piano score. So what you can do with the piano is you can add a sustain pedal. I haven't looked at that. I don't know what it looks like, where it is, but apparently you can do that. Now the other feature that I think is interesting is the ability to be able to add a track to the score so that you can actually play the music and have the music follow along. And I did watch somebody else's video on that. I thought that was kind of interesting. And I'm just wondering if they go in the direction of making this into a combination of a DAW where you can mix tracks and be able to also show your notation. That would be kind of cool if you could do so, add more than one track and actually record into it. But I don't know if that's the direction they're going. No idea. So I think I covered the main new features that are in Guitar Pro 8, and hope you found that interesting. Remember to subscribe to the channel if you like this and you want to hear more from me. And as I always like to say, stay tuned, and I look forward to seeing you soon.